going on, everyone? Welcome back into Patriots Draft Central here on CLNS Media. I'm Mike Kadlick. He's Tayler Kyles. And as much as excited as you can get with a sixth-round pick, the Patriots just made it possible with the selection of Tennessee quarterback Joe Milton. We're going to get into it all in a second, but first, we are powered by Prize Picks, the exclusive daily fantasy partner of the CLNS Media Network. Make sure to go download the app today, and you can use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's code CLNS for up to $100. So, Tayler, Patriots become the fifth team in NFL history to select two quarterbacks in the same draft class. And we reacted to it on our live show, but I want to get your just quick hit thoughts, off the bat. Also, after just speaking with Joe Milton over video conference, what to make of the fact that the Patriots now have two rookie signal callers in Drake May and Joe Milton in the building.
Yeah, well, this was something that I thought it was kind of far off because they had so many positions of need. But at the same time, Jacoby Brissett, Bailey Zappi, and Nathan Rourke are all free agents in 2025. They did need some kind of long-term plan. I figured, maybe they just go with sign another veteran next year. If Jacoby doesn't want to come back, then maybe bring in a camp body and undrafted free agency. But I did actually ask Robert Griffin III just in case what it was like to be part of a double dip, just in case the Patriots. I don't think they hedged their bet necessarily, but this was a guy who has so much upside and so much talent, quality character guy. So it was surprising, but it also made sense. We found out that he has no intention of transitioning to tight end, as some people reported. So this is a legit quarterback 5. I had to add a 5th column to my roster breakdown. He's the only mixed player on the team. But it was definitely interesting. And our buddy Alex Barth was probably over the moon. He literally predicted it this morning, actually. He said that this was the day that Joe Milton was going to get drafted. So, that was pretty funny.
Yeah, he got it right. So an interesting pick to say the least, right? Right? Rocket arm. Very inconsistent, obviously, as a passer, but when he's on, he can certainly be on. Although when he's off, he's off. Alex's, funny thing is, if you ask Joe Milton to throw it 80 yards, he's going to throw it 80 yards. If you ask him to throw 5, he's still going to throw it 80 yards. So that's kind of what the Patriots are getting here. But again, if and when they do, I know he said he wasn't going to turn into a tight end, but sometimes if that's the only route and you're in the NFL, you end up kind of taking that course. And so if they can make it happen, if they can use him as a weapon, as Elliot Wolf's new favorite word is weapon, Joe Milton can be that. You could use him in packages. He can be your Hail Mary guy. He can be your QB sneak guy. Like, the more I think about it, there could be a spot on this roster for him. And, earlier on the live stream, Tayler, when I said that I don't see how he gets on the roster because of Bailey Zappi in front of him, it is worth noting, like you said, just that Zappi's in a contract year. Jacoby's in a contract year. And Rourke is obviously in a contract year as the exclusive rights free agent that he was. And so this could be a developmental backup plan. And at that point, at pick 193, if you can get a career backup who you think you can trust to, at least handle some duties if your first guy goes down, then, that's worth it for me. So Patriots bring in Tennessee's Joe Milton at pick 193. Grade it for me, Tayler. What do you think? Where do you way too early grade this selection of a signal caller for the Patriots?
This one is so weird to me. I'm working on my my way too early grades for the website right now. And right before I got here, I was sitting there. I was like, I don't know really what to give this. It's not like it's a bad pick. It was technically a position of need in terms of a long-term plan. It is also on brand for the Packers to kind of do that double dip. We know they like competition at every position. That gives them that. Kind of stalling here. I'll call it a C+. It's not like Joe Milton's talented, but he's not someone who I think could legitimately come into the game. Now, he has running ability. He's a tough dude. He's got a deep arm, but like his accuracy and touch aren't great. So it's kind of like, yeah, you have it, but you don't really know how to maximize it. But I did see, some positive flashes when I watched him against Alabama, but he has some very serious flaws. So, maybe it's a C. I'll put C+, C. I'll let you guys pick whichever one of those you want. But it's just in that range. It's like, it's not like, ooh, he's going to turn into something. It's just like, all right, they're gambling on traits and getting a high character guy. Actually, Drake May quote tweeted a post with him and then called him Joe Cool. So, clearly he's not bothered by it or anything. So just,
and he shouldn't be. You can't be. You have to, and Drake May, we've talked a million times this weekend about the character of these guys. Drake May knows where he's at. He knows his stance in this franchise as the number 3 overall pick. And he also understands that you need backup quarterbacks. People who don't understand that you need backup quarterbacks, like those are the crazy QBs, right? Like this guy was taken with the 193rd pick. It's Joe Milton. And I don't say that negatively. I just say that he's not on the same level as Drake May. And I think everybody knows it. So good on Drake May for welcoming him to the team. Good on the Patriots for giving us some fun in training camp. A lot of deep balls, a lot of bombs with Drake May and Joe Milton in preseason this year. So that's going to do it for our Patriots Draft Central coverage this weekend. Make sure to check everything out we've done, whether it's Draft Central, Patriots Beat, Patriots Daily, Bedard, Callahan, Pat and Matt have been on a bunch on Pat's Nation. We really filled up the YouTube for you guys. Yeah, Pat and Matt, really good one there. So appreciate you guys. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. He's Tayler Kyles at TKyles39. I'm at Mike Kadlick. And until next time, keep it locked in on the channel, and we'll talk to you soon.